Hey guys, Reasonableness here with SS Multimedia. Today we're going to be talking about reasonableness. Okay, so our objective today will be using reasonableness to check your answers. So underline the important parts, of course. Reasonableness to check your answers. Okay, so what reasonableness means, right, means basically being reasonable, like having common sense, right? So if you do 36 divided by 4, right? Say you don't know. Say you're going to take about an estimate. Say it's about 10 or something. That's probably not it, but let's just say it's about 10, right? But you get an answer of 1,000,000. Okay, you know that's not reasonable. So we're going to be using reasonableness to check your answers. That way you know that, okay, is this answer reasonable? That's probably right. And checking your answers obviously means like double checking. Right? Like I'm sure you've heard your parents use that term before when they're buying something. They want to make sure that it's the exact sum or product or whatever you want to use, quotient. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to be talking about is an example, okay, to make sure we understand this. You know what? I keep switching colors. I'm just going to use red. I like red. Sophia went to the market to buy some fruits. She was told to get 9 apples for every person in the house. She bought 72 apples. How many people live in Sophia's house? Okay, I'm going to squiggly line the question. That was bad, squiggly line. Squiggly line, yay, okay. There. So of course, our question here, right, 72 divided by 9. Okay, and today's mostly going to be dividing. 72 divided by 9 is our question, right? But what we're going to do first is we're going to estimate. Okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to round. Okay? So we're going to do this. We have 9. We're going to round that to 10. 72, we're going to round that to 70. Now we have 70 divided by 10. Okay? Equals, of course, that should be quite simple, right? Take out the 0, 7 divided by 1 is 7. Okay, and then you add the 0, right? So it's 7. So 72 divided by 9 is about, that's an about symbol, 7. That's our estimate there. Okay, now we're going to actually do the answers. I'm going to get us some more room here. We have, I'm going to use blue now. I like blue. We're going to go and we're actually going to do the problem. So we have 9 divided by 72. Okay, so 9, so 7 doesn't go in 7, right? So how are we going to do this? We're just going to go straight. 72, I am very sorry, my friends. You know what? Something's not working right now. For some reason, I thought we were doing 9 divided by 72. I am sorry. We are doing 72 divided by 9. And I actually did that right the first time. I don't know what I'm thinking. Sorry. We have 9 divided by 7. Right. For some reason my brain is not working today. 7 divided by 9. Okay, that doesn't work. So now we're going to have to do 72 divided by 9. We're just going to write a 0 there just to make sure we already did that. 72 divided by 9. Okay. So, of course, if you don't know this, well, then you could use any of our other videos on division to help you figure this out. But as you should know by now, if you know your tables here at least a little, you should know that this is 8. 9 times 8 is 72. So yeah. Alright, so the answer here is 8 with a remainder of 0. So 72 divided by 9 is 8, right? And now how do we check? How do we know that this answer is right? Because what if we did something wrong here, right? We might have done something wrong there. So what we're going to do, we're going to check. We're going to compare these two numbers. I'm going to draw arrows at the end just to show that we're comparing them. Now I'm going to use green, okay, because I want to use a different color here. We have 8 and 7. Okay, are those two close to each other? Well, yes, there's only one away. So it looks like our answer of 8 is reasonable. Okay? And if it's not reasonable, say that our answer was 1,000, right? And clearly these are not close to each other. Right? That would be what, 993 away. And then you would classify that, and I'm going to use white here, as not reasonable. Okay, I know that sounds like not. It is not reasonable, but it is reasonable. Okay, so looks like the answer here is 8. Now, we're going to go ahead and move on to problem time. Okay, because we only need one example to really understand this. So let me go to problem time here. Okay, we have 74 divided by 8 and 56 divided by 6. Okay, so what we're going to be doing now, I want you to pause the video and give it a go yourself. Okay, so, oops, sorry about that. Pause the video, give it a go yourself, and make sure you check your answer and classify if it is reasonable or is it not reasonable. Okay, so pause the video and give it a go. So I'm assuming that you paused the video and tried it, and now we're going to check if they're right. We're going to make sure it's reasonable. So, what we're going to do, we're going to use first a color. I'm going to use blue for the first color. Okay, so 74 divided by 8. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's do 74, okay, divided by 8. We're going to round these. So we have 72 divided by, let's do 9. Okay, that also rounds to there. 72 divided by 9 is, let's think, right? Okay, actually, you know what? Sorry, my bad. Let's keep 8 as 8. Okay, now that I'm thinking about that, those two are compatible. 72 divided by 8 is 9. Okay, so our estimate equals 9. Okay, now we're actually going to do our answer. So 74 divided by 8 is our question. So we're going to do that. So 8 can go into 74 9 times, right? 72. So we have a remainder of 2. Okay, and if you didn't get how I did that, you can, like slow down the video and resume. Okay, that way you can understand how I got to 9 remainder 2. And is 9 remainder 2 close to 9? I would say yes, they are. So, looks like our answer of 9 remainder 2 is reasonable. There you go. That felt good circling that. And now, we're going to do 56 divided by 6. I'm going to use white here. I haven't used that in a while. Okay, so first we're going to round. We have 56 divided by 6. Okay, we're going to round this to 54 because that's compatible. 6, that's 9. So again, looks like we have quite a few of 9. Okay, so 9 is our estimate. So that's our estimate. And now we're actually going to do the problem. So I'm going to use green here. We have 56 divided by 6. And I'm going to bring this down so I don't run out of room. And now we're going to do it. We have 6 and go into 6. Right, so this goes into 56. 6 goes into 56 9 times, right? As said here. And that would be 54, not 56. And again, we get a remainder of 2. So it looks like both our answers here are 9 remainder 2. Okay? And again, we're going to do the same test, right? That should be a little easier because we already did the test, but we're just going to do that to make sure you understand how this works. 9 close to, let's see, we're going to go back to green. Sorry, I keep switching colors, but that's how it looks better. 9 is close to 9 remainder 2. And yes, I would say Yes. So, looks like our answer here is 9 remainder 2, and that answer would be reasonable. And now, the best part, you get to circle that. Yay! Okay, so, thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And now that you're deep enough and you've seen what we're doing here, hit that notification bell. Make sure you see everything we're doing. Keep a track on what's coming next.